Hello and welcome to the video on adding photos to your digital logbook. So first thing you're going to want to do is get to the photo documentation tab inside your digital logbook, which is saved in your drive. So you can either scroll down to photo documentation or you can go to the table of contents, select the section, and then it pulls up a link to that slide. So once you're there, you're going to go to one of the blank pages that says photo documentation, and there are some caption text boxes already in here to remind you that you need to caption all of your photos. So we're going to move those around a little bit. So to add your photos that you took during your experiment, you are going to click Insert and then scroll over Image and then select Upload from your computer. If you are using Slides on your phone, the app called Slides, you can do the same exact thing, except it says upload from this device or select from this device. So you select that. They might be in any file that you want, anywhere on your computer, but for mine, I saved them under Pictures. So let's do this one. So let's say this is my experimental setup for a plant project, and I have some testing going on. I want to make sure it fits inside of the page, obviously. So you can make it bigger or smaller, make it even on the page. Then you're going to put a caption under it. I would stretch it out so that it formats with the image. It looks like it fits there. And then you're going to type your caption. You want your captions to be as detailed as possible because these photos and captions that you put in the photo documentation tab might eventually become your figures that you put on your poster. So make sure it's as detailed as possible. You want someone to be able to look at this photo and read the caption, even if they had no idea what your project was about before. Read this and kind of know what's going on with your project. So you would say something like experimental, I can't spell, experimental setup where different plants are being exposed to a certain chemical. Alright, and then if there's more to say, so you could say the red tags indicate that the plant is in the control group. The blue tags represent the experimental group. I cannot spell experimental group. So you want to be as detailed as possible, like I said. Make sure the caption box doesn't have a lot of blank space. You have to format your box a little bit to make it look good. Alright, so I'm only going to be able to fit one more picture on here. I'm going to delete my extra caption boxes. Alright, so let's insert another photo. This one I put in here as an example to show you how pixelated it is. It's not a very good quality photo for us to be using. So if you're worried that your photos might not be good quality, go ahead and put them in here, check them out, you know, expand it so that you can see the pixelation. We want to discourage you obviously from using poor quality photos. Also, the angles in this, it's kind of hard to tell what is happening even if you had a really good caption. This is not a very organized photo to show you what's going on here. So maybe, you know, don't use a photo like this anyway. So let's use a different one. You will take some photos that aren't that good, and that's fine. So this one is a little bit better. I'll show you. It's a little more, you can see more detail here, quality-wise. So I wouldn't want to put this photo like directly under that caption. It's not super obvious that the caption isn't about this photo. So you want to make sure you leave some space. You could either put it like this and move the caption down here so that the caption is definitely about that photo, or you could put it on the side. If you have more square photos, that might make more sense to do. So you can format these however you want. For this one, we're going to say after 6 weeks of growth. And this is the experimental group. Okay, so generally it is better to put the caption under the photo. If it looks like you don't have space to put it under, or at least near the bottom, and have it look nice, then just put it on the next page. That's fine. You can do one big photo per page if you want, or a couple. If you run out of pages, I think there are 10 in here already. If you need more, that's fine. Just right-click the slide and click Duplicate Slide, and then your duplicate appears right under the one that you copied. So you can have as many of those as you want. All right. So here's the another format that I did where they're both on the bottom. That looks great. So the format is, or the process is similar. If you're using Google Classroom, you insert from the device, and then you can move stuff around with your touch screen. So that's kind of nice. And I think that is it for the video on how to document your photos in your digital logbook. Hopefully this was helpful.